Ever faced a room full of angry residents after announcing an assessment? You know that uncomfortable silence followed by the inevitable question, why didn't we see this coming? Every board member has been there or dreads being there, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let's clear up some confusion about assessments. The terminology can vary by state, but here's what you generally need to know. Additional assessments are typically used to fill budget gaps when unexpected expenses pop up or there's been a budgeting miscalculation. In most communities, your board can approve these with a simple vote. They're essentially your financial safety net when cash flow turns negative. Special assessments are different. They're usually larger one-time charges for specific capital projects like replacing all the roofs or renovating the clubhouse. In many states, these require resident approval, especially when you're adding something new rather than replacing existing infrastructure. Just remember, always check your governing documents and state laws. What's described here might work differently in your community and your state, so a quick conversation with your association attorney is always a good idea. When you're considering any type of assessment, follow these steps to make the process smoother. First, know your authority. Check your governing documents to confirm whether the board can approve this assessment or if you need resident votes. Know the percentage required before you start planning. Second, document everything. Gather all the financial data showing exactly why this assessment is necessary. Actual costs, budget shortfalls, the works. You'll need this for both your decision making and for explaining it to residents. Third, plan your communication approach carefully. Residents accept assessments much better when they understand the reasoning behind them, even if nobody enjoys the extra expense. The biggest mistake boards make isn't the assessment itself. It's waiting until crisis mode to start communicating. Real transparency starts long before an assessment is even on the table. Make financial updates a regular part of your community communication, whether it's through newsletters, town halls, or your community portal. Don't just share numbers. Explain your financial strategy and be upfront about potential future needs. When residents hear about emerging budget challenges throughout the year, they can mentally and financially prepare for what might be coming. Avoid the temptation to raid your reserve fund to cover operating shortfalls. It might seem like an easy fix, but it creates bigger problems down the road and hides the real financial issues from residents. And please, don't delay necessary assessments hoping the problem will somehow fix itself. This almost always results in larger assessments later and even more resident pushback. Remember, sudden financial surprises create distrust that can take years to rebuild. By telegraphing potential needs well in advance, you help residents budget appropriately, and you'll find they're much more supportive when it's time to make those tough financial decisions. The recommendation? Schedule a financial health check with your community this quarter. Sit down with your treasurer and property manager to review budget projections against actual expenses. Take a hard look at your reserve fund adequacy and identify any potential gaps before they become emergencies requiring sudden assessments. A little preventive financial management goes a long way toward avoiding those difficult resident meetings we just talked about. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.